Hi and welcome back to my booktube channel. My name is Sam and today we're in Europe again on an actual holiday this time and not a university trip. This time I'm going to be doing another 3 set of vlogs and this first one is going to be in Spain, and then you know what, I won't spoil it, you'll have to watch them to find out where I am, or just like look at the thumbnails. But either way, I'm not going to tell you. So in this first one, I'm going to be in Spain. It starts off with me in Barcelona. We were there for 2 days and then we got on a very big boat. And then we stayed on the very big boat for the second part of Spain because we just wanted to like relax and chill. And we had already been in Barcelona for 2 days by ourselves. So we're just like, we'll stay on the boat. Yeah, but that's going to be this video. But yeah, let's get into the clips. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Comment, tell me your thoughts on Spain. If you've been to Spain, if you want to go to Spain, let me know in the comments below and we'll get into the video now. Thank you, bye. So we had been looking for somewhere to get some food and we did stop at one place, but it was kind of bad service. So we went to this ramen place and it was the most delicious ramen ever. And then of course I went and made us look at a bookstore because why not? I needed a Spanish edition of a book I liked, but I didn't find anything unfortunately. But yeah, then we continued on walking, doing a bit of shopping and just seeing the sights. Then we headed down to the port because we wanted to see all the fancy yachts that they had there. We had some slushies that turned our mouths red, and then we followed Google Maps to the wrong hotel. Went like a couple of miles out of our way, and then we headed back to a normal hotel to finally get some rest after our long journey. For our second and full day in Barcelona, we went to Park Güell, which is this amazing, beautiful, stunning park, which is all mosaic. It has loads of beautiful flowers and different architecture and a lot of people. It was very busy. So, but yeah, it was definitely a place to see. It's made by this famous artist, and it just felt like walking through a Dr. Seuss book with all the weird shapes and patterns and wiggly lines in the buildings, and there was no straight lines on the buildings, so it definitely felt like that. But the views of Barcelona were absolutely stunning. Like, look at that is just beautiful. Definitely worth visiting if you go to Barcelona. Then on our way down to La Sagrada Familia, which is the big church thing, we stopped in a bookstore. Of course, here's some books that I spotted that I recognised. I didn't get anything, unfortunately. We did run into another one, which was like this little book outside one, which is really cute. And then we stopped for some food again, and I tried some octopus, which you'll see just now. So when we reached and were inside La Sagrada Familia, which is this really beautiful church, it was so much fun to be inside, and as you can see from these clips, I had a lot of fun playing with the different exposure and lighting of the shots, because I thought the darker the shot, the more beautiful the stained glass windows showed. You could really see the colours and the beauty of them. There's also some clips of it just in the natural light, which is also stunning, with all the pure white columns and all the details within those columns and walls. It was just absolutely stunning. So this goes on for a little while, because I was just in awe at how big and colossal and just stunning this building was. Like, this is probably the only church that I'll ever respect, because it's so beautiful. But yeah, it was absolutely stunning. So enjoy the clips. They go on for a little while, so feel free to skip if you want to, but I suggest keep watching it, because it's really nice to experience. once we were done there, we headed off to go see the beach. It turned out to be a much longer walk than we thought it would be, but it was worth it because the beach was so full of life, and it was a nice little resting stop before we headed back to the hotel to have a proper rest and then go out for food again. But that pretty much is the time in Spain, so I'll let you watch the rest of the clips, and then we'll move on to day 3, where we hop on the cruise ship. First time on a cruise ship, and probably the last, but it was definitely an experience, and I can't wait to show you more. And now we are on day 3, where we were heading to the cruise. As you can see, it was the coronation the day before, so the paper was there. The Americans at the hotel we shared seemed more interested in the coronation than us. But here's the ship, the Symphony of the Seas. It was absolutely huge-enormous. And here's the book I was reading. It was also about a cruise ship, but we'll get into that later. And here's me just boarding the ship, and I'm going to take you on a tour as we go about. So here is the grand opening, and I'll leave you here to explore with the video. So just pointing out that this boat was 17 floors high. There were 17 levels. That is just crazy, and as you can see, it's enormous. Here is the dock of Barcelona, where the cruise ship was waiting to go off. But the boat, 17 floors, Jesus Christ, there was even a casino aboard. There was like a merry-go-round, there was all sorts, and you'll see it. So here we have a little room tour. So there's the entrance, right to the entrance we have the bathroom, and then as you come in, here's the bedroom. I mean, it's all a bedroom, but you know. Here's a bit of wardrobe, TV, a little sofa, a little desk, just more wardrobe stuff, drawers, a mirror, hello. And then if you come through here and open this, the deck is in here. We have 2 little chairs. They were still in port, so that's the view. I'll show you more when we move on. But yeah, that is the room. This is so cool. This is so cool. With some artwork. But yeah, on with the video. I was just hanging up my jacket, and I saw that on the wall, and it's like the only thing on the wall. So I was like, oh my god, what is this? And it's not even, it's just painted on. Like, why would you do that to me? That is unfair. And I was like, oh my god, there's a massive bug in my room. Oh god.
Captain Rick Sullivan speaking to you from the bridge. Currently, we have 650 of you, our guests, have yet to complete the mandatory safety briefing. This briefing is mandatory for all guests and is conducted in compliance with international law. We cannot allow anyone who has not completed the safety briefing to sail with us today.
So on one of the levels there was this running track all the way around the edge of the ship, like all the way around, and no joke, it took me 30 minutes to just walk and wander through it. It was so long. And I found a shuffleboard, which I thought was quite fun because it's on a boat, and there was always shuffleboard on a boat, so I just had a few little attempts by myself before giving up because I had no idea how to play shuffleboard. I assumed you had to get them into things to get points, so yeah, that's how I played it. Anyway, yeah. And there was even a little swap library, which was really cool. I got this Modern Family book and Bird Box, which were both really fun finds. Okay, so we've set off now, and I walked back in my room, and I just saw the ocean moving, and it was so trippy. But look at that beautiful view. That's Spain over there. We're not leaving Spain. We're just going to Palma de Mallorca. I don't know if I said that right. That is stunning, look at that. Then in the evening we headed down to see this free water show, which was so cool. It was called Hero, and it was basically a water performance with loads of choreography, such as whatever this is. There was like dancing, there was people rising out the water, there was people jumping in the water. It was all very cool. I can't play any of the audio because it was all copyrighted music, so you'll just have to listen to the non-copyright music. But it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. My favourite show on the entire ship. So I can confirm that during night time in the middle of the ocean, you cannot see a thing. But yeah, now we're on Palma, and we didn't get off today. We decided to have a cruise day, and we stayed on the cruise to just chill, do a bit of reading, and explore the ship a bit more. So here we are. Okay, so this performance had the most random plot, and it was so weird. Like, there's this point where all the crown jewels just come to life and start dancing for some reason. And basically the story is about this like time traveler who's trying to stop like another time traveler who's stealing stuff. And yeah, it just gets weirder and weirder as it unravels. Like at one point they're in India at the Taj Mahal dancing around in hula hoops for some reason. And then a sandstorm comes in, but then turns into a snowstorm, and these weird monster things come and start flapping around on stage. And then there's some yetis, and he's doing dancing, and I managed to catch one of the yetis falling over, which is kind of funny. They recovered pretty well, but yeah, it was just funny to capture that. And then we get to the grand confrontation, and then to the sound of Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 soundtrack, we find out the villain and the hero were in love the entire time.
Uniting their powers of time travel, Tempest and Max arrive back in London without a moment to spare. They return the crown jewels, and together they celebrate the Queen's Silver Jubilee.
And then, to end it all, they have a disco at the Queen's Jubilee. The weirdest plot I've ever sat through, and I kind of regret the hour I spent in there, but you know what? Anything for the video. So that was the Spain vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Like if you did, comment, tell me your thoughts, and subscribe while you're there, because there's going to be more content like this and some more actual bookish content coming on its way. So yeah, that was Spain. I hope you enjoyed seeing Barcelona, seeing the cruise ship, which is humongous. And it's such a cool experience. I really enjoyed it, you know. I thought I'd be like more on the fence, but I'm actually enjoying it. I just wish there was a bigger bookshop. Like, there's a little library that I showed, and that's about it. I took 2 books from it. I just wish there was a bookshop on the boat. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, tell me your thoughts on it, tell me your thoughts on Spain, and you may as well subscribe while you're there, because there'll be plenty more vlogs on the way. 2023 really is the travel year for me. I've never travelled this much, especially not this early on in the year. But yeah, this year is going to be a travel year, so there'll be plenty of vlogs, so subscribe to see those, and any bookish content I post, I'm going to try and post more now it's summer. So yeah, I can't wait to see you in the next videos. See you there, see you in France, bye!